Coach Michelle here. So, if you saw my post earlier, I asked a question about, do you know what type of shoes you should be wearing for your activity? There's another question that is, do you know how often you should be changing your shoes? Well, a lot of people don't, and a lot of people wear their shoes 2, 3, 4 years until there's holes and things in them. Now, the recommended amount of time to change your shoes is 500 miles. Now, walkers and people who just are not runners are not going to, pound their shoes as hard, but the general rule is every 500 miles, which equates to 3 to 6 months, really, for most people. Now, I know some of you, for me, I have designated workout shoes. I don't wear them outside the house. I don't wear them for anything but working out, so they could last a little bit longer. So I go about every year changing shoes. So it just depends on how often you wear them and how hard you are actually wearing them out. It's not when they're getting holes in it or the soles are completely worn off when you should be changing them. But the other thing is, do you know what kind of type you should be wearing? Because there are different shoes for specific activities. And of course, most people know soccer has soccer shoes, lacrosse has lacrosse shoes, basketball has basketball shoes, things like that. But for workouts, for everyday people like us who do workouts at home or whatever, a lot of people wear the wrong shoe. They just go out and buy a shoe, don't really pay attention. They just get something that looks cute or whatever. And I'll go more into detail on my blog, but just know, running shoes are meant for running. You may be doing okay right now if you're wearing running shoes while you're doing a cardio workout, but you're taking the chance of actually causing an injury. And you're also possibly doing damage that you're not aware of right now that could show up 6 months down the road. Because running shoes are meant to go forward, not sideways, not backwards, all these lateral movements and things. It's meant to go forward. So running shoes is not what you want for these at-home workouts. If you're doing weights or something and you're not doing moves, running shoes are fine. But for cardios or, all those workouts where you're jumping or you're doing side lunges or, jumping jacks, things like that, you want cross trainers. Now, sometimes they're called court shoes, but for the most part, they're called, you'll find them on the box. I don't think mine has it because I went and got some shoes today. It'll say trainers or cross trainers. And that's what you want for any kind of workout that has lateral movements, back and forth, going in circles, shuffling around, because they're meant to go in those directions. If you're doing a type of dance workout, or I do the one that has the MMA in it, and you're constantly pivoting your foot, you want something either with a smoother sole or one of those pivot points. So that's just a little helpful tip for you in case you are out shopping for shoes and you don't know what you're doing, don't know what to get. You can also go to, if you have a at Sports Authority, which one we have here? Which one do we have here? There's Sports Authority, and then there's Authority Sports. I think it's Sports Authority. That they have, there's one of them that closed, but the people that work in the shoe department are more trained on feet and shoes. So ask if you're not sure. Get them to check, your feet, the width, the proper sizing, your gait, all that kind of stuff, and tell them what you're doing. And ask for suggestions. So that's my little tips for you today on the proper shoes to wear for whatever activity you're doing. Have a great day and check you later.